Hi beekeepers, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to talk about something that happened last month. It was March 25th, and I have some notes, so I am cheating. And it was in South Charleston, Ohio. This was a scam gone wrong. If you don't know anything about it, I encourage you to watch Trilogy Media's new video about it. This involves a man named William Brock and a woman named Lolitha Hall. Now, William Brock is an 81-year-old man. He was contacted by some scammers and a call center, and it was the scam, which we haven't really talked about on this channel. It was a scam where they call who they are hoping is a elderly person, and they convince them that it's more than likely they convince them it's their grandchild is in trouble, or their grandchild has been kidnapped, and they basically hold the child for ransom, or they say that your child is in jail, your grandchild's in jail, and you need to send this money. And if you don't, then bad things are going to happen to them. So they definitely play on the fear factor and the heartstrings of the, most likely the grandparent, to get them to send the money. And they wanted him to send $12,000 to rescue his grandson. Now, from my understanding of the video that I watched, he was very convinced by this scam, and he had a box full of the money, which is a red flag anyway. But they wanted him to put $12,000 in cash in a box to be shipped. Now, Lolitha gets involved because she's an Uber driver. She was a 61-year-old Uber driver. And Uber has a side option, which I didn't know this either, where they will transport goods for you. So, like, they'll take a package carrier to a different place. I don't know if she was taking it to, like, the post office or like UPS. I don't know what she was doing with the package. I don't know how far she was going. I doubt she was like the person taken to the actual like mule that would take it to the, I don't know if she actually takes it to the mule. She probably takes it to like UPS or something like that, or FedEx. And then because probably William said I can't drive or something. That's where I'm assuming she gets involved. If you watch the video, it's very disturbing. It's dash cam of her dash cam, and it shows that she pulls up to the house and he meets her outside with a gun. And he says, "I know why you're here." And who's on the phone? Who you been talking to on the phone? He's very agitated, does not even like listen to her, doesn't give her an opportunity to explain who she is. I believe he's convinced that there's something wrong with his grandson and he's trying to help. Did he have to shoot her 3 times? No. Did he have to threaten her multiple times before she died? No. She did die afterwards. But he shot her. They said it's 3. I heard 4 gunshots in the video. Because most of it is just you're hearing it. And she's screaming help. And he says, "I'll shoot you in the leg again. I'll shoot you in the other leg." So I don't know if he shot her, because I thought I heard a pop. And she's saying, "Please help. Help." And she's screaming help. And he says, "I'll shoot you in the other leg." But she was hobbling, so I don't know. But I heard at least 3 more gunshots as she's backing away and trying to leave her car. She's like trying to leave. She's trying to get her car. She says, "Check my phone. You can look at it. I'm an Uber driver. I'm an Uber driver." Because he says, "Who do you work for?" And she says, "I work with Uber. You can look. Please stop." And he's definitely going down for murder, and he should. It's a whole messed up situation, but you know who's getting away with it? The people that did the scam. They're probably ticked off they didn't get the money. And that's infuriating to me. That they're probably more mad that they didn't get the cash than they are about the fact that someone died because of their scam. Someone had to die for this scam. And was it worth it? No. An innocent lady who was just doing her job. And a man that I do think he was convinced, the way he was talking, I do think he's convinced that she was involved more than the Uber driving. But that's when you call 911. You don't shoot someone, you don't kill them. And who knows about his medical conditions or anything. It doesn't condone anything he did, but he might even have dementia or something like that, and he was in this scenario in his head. And scammers love to manipulate you. They love to get in your head. They love to gaslight you, explain things to you in a way that makes it seem like this is the real world and you're the one that doesn't understand things. They don't like argumentation. They don't like having to explain things. They don't like questions. They just want you to do it, and they'll say whatever they have to say to convince you. So someone literally died over a scam, and there's thousands and thousands of people who kill themselves because they're being scammed. And that's heartbreaking. That these people get away with it every single day. Every single day, they're on that phone, they're talking to people who, more than likely, they will target the ones that have the mental incapacity to understand that this is wrong. Or they don't have people to reach out and say, hey, this is what someone said to me. Are things okay? Do I do what they say? They don't have that. Or if they do have that access to somebody like that, the scammer is able to convince them, no, don't involve your son, don't involve your kids. Let me just handle this because we need to get this done now. Now. So if you get a phone call like that, first off, hang up. If you are concerned that it is real, you need to start calling people. Call that person that they're saying that is in distress or is in jail or whatever the situation is. Call that person. If they're not answering, call the next person that is tied to them in some way. Like if it's your grandchild, call your child. Call your daughter or your son. Say, hey, I hear that Jimmy is in jail right now. Is that true? And they're going to tell you, no, he's fine. He's right here. So please do your research. Don't just believe someone because they call on the phone and they have all these BS stories that makes no sense. And they don't want you to ask questions. And they're pretending to be a police officer. That's probably what they were doing. They were either pretending to be a police officer or they were pretending to be a kidnapper. And they don't have to know much. They just need to know your grandkid's name. Or sometimes they don't even say that. They just say, we have your grandchild here. And if you're smart enough, you'll say which one. And if they don't know that, then they're just going to say in a way that they can manipulate you to think that it's true. I mean, all they have to do is probably go on your Facebook account and figure out who your grandkids are or who your children are or things like that. So it's very easy to, like, even on the internet, you can look up someone's name and it'll tell you who they were married to, when, and where they live. And you might as well just give them your credit card number at that point because it's all there. So I just can't believe, which is sad, but wow. And those people can sleep at night. Can you believe that? Like, I just don't have those people can sleep at night. And clearly we're different people compared to them because them being the scammers, because they don't care. As long as they get their money, they don't care. As long as they get the money to their boss so they can get their cut, they don't care. And like I said, they're probably ticked that they don't have the $12,000. That's all they care about. And they're probably calling that lady that died constantly. And I have a feeling that the only way that they figured it out is through investigations. Like the police only were able to figure it out through investigations. And once again, I am not condoning what William did. Okay, so if that happens to the point where someone's coming to get the box, and I've said this before in like videos that I have, like if I do like the WhatsApp or I do the other app that's escaping my mind right now, and I'm communicating with people and I say, like, I have an address to the person that I'm supposed to send the cash to. And I tell you, do not target this person. This person probably isn't even involved. And that's the truth with this as well. So if someone's coming to your house to pick up a package, don't always assume that they are in on this scam. They probably are being scammed just like you and just like Lolita was. They probably don't even know they're involved in it. All they're doing is their job, and they don't know that they're helping the scammer. So don't pull your gun out on them. If you think it's like they're involved more than that, call the cops. You are a real victim of a crime. They probably won't do anything because you didn't give any money away, but you can make them aware of this crime, and that can help the mole be aware. The mule aware that, hey, stop working with this person. They are a scammer. And if they keep working with that person, you know they're a bad person, and they can get in trouble with that with the law. But don't handle things on your own. That's where people get get taken into these scams as well, as they always handle it on their own. They never call and ask somebody else. They never call their child because they say, well, maybe I should call my son to get some help. Oh, no, don't call them. Don't call them. Don't call them. We'll handle it together. We need to handle this now. Call someone. If you don't understand what's happening, call someone. If it seems too good to be true, hang up the phone. Do something except handling it on your own. Get help. Get someone to back up your reasonings of this is a scam. And if you're the person on the other side, like I personally am in my friend's situation, she is dating a scammer. It's taking me months and months to tell her that it's a scam. She still doesn't want to accept it. That's a totally different situation. But if you're the person on the outside, keep reaching out saying, this doesn't make sense. Why do you think this makes sense? And just keep communicating with them that this is not right. Please stop doing this. Please stop talking to them. Because they basically they'll try to become your loved one's friend at that point because they're getting what they want from them, money. So I know this was long-winded and it went a little bit everywhere, but I was just watching Trilogy Media's video and I thought that's something we need to be brought aware of on this end. I'm not always a huge Trilogy Media fan just because the way they treat people. But I do get a good laugh with them every once in a while, but this is a very serious video. So I hope that this brings awareness. A real person died because of this, and a real person's in jail because of this. The victims are now, one's a victim still because she died, and the other one's now a murderer. He is going to jail. I don't know how long, but he's going to jail. He's 81. He's probably going to be in there for the rest of his life. Now, maybe he'll get some leniency because he thought that his family was in danger and he has to prove that, and it'll probably help him a little bit, but he still killed somebody. And these scammers just screw people's lives completely over, and I promise you they don't care one bit about your life or anyone else's lives. They care that you didn't get them the cash. That's what they care about. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let it happen to somebody else. Please spread awareness. Please, 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 please don't give random people money. Don't listen to people that you don't know. Talk to somebody. Get it figured out. When in doubt, call someone. If it sounds like a scam, it probably is a scam. If it's too good to be true, it's probably a scam. Hope you have a great day, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on, did you hear about this story? I live in Ohio, and I didn't hear about this story, but I also don't really watch the news for my mental health. So that's probably why I didn't watch it. But, wow. What are your thoughts, guys? See you later. Bye!